Hi gorgeous souls. Oh, my camera is not here for a year now. Okay, I'm trying to look to you. We'll see how that works out. Hi, welcome to our solo conversation today. Oh gosh, I had so many things that I wanted to talk about today. And one of them was like, what are you gonna do today that moves you towards your dreams? I don't know. Whoever follows me on Instagram, you might have seen my post there. But just pick one. Pick one little thing that moves you towards whatever it is that you desire, you want to manifest into your reality. But here's the thing. Hi Janice. Hi beautiful. The thing is that when I sat down and I wanted to press start, and I had to type in the caption of this conversation today, I was like, I really want to talk about failure, which is kind of something that isn't talked about a lot. Like a lot of people talk about their successes, a lot of people talk about like what went amazingly well in their life. And so let's talk about this. Let's talk about the thing that when you go out and when you live your life and when you don't conform everything but do your own thing, that failure, you won't succeed all the time. Like every single person out there who has achieved something in their lifetime and has built small and big things, and had like every single one that has manifested something into their life that is seen as greater than life, whatever that means. Such a weird phrase. Every single one of them has failed. Like at least, like I read an interview with Jamie Oliver, who is really famous in Great Britain, but all over the world really, with his cooking and with his shows. And then he has his restaurant chains, and he had to close one of them because it didn't run very well. There was no profit coming from it, and he had to save it with his own savings, with his private savings. He had to save it from going bankrupt. And so he said, like, from the big machine that I'm having, like 40% of what I tried, I actually failed at. Like they weren't successes, but because he kept just doing and doing and doing things, 60% are still here and making him money. So, getting back to myself from like a little excursion to Jamie Oliver interview that I read the other day. I might find the link and pop it into the comments if I find time later. There's yoga after this for me, self-care first. But the thing is, like this week, for example, like one of my live streams on Wednesday, it didn't record really well and it didn't send out, and so it was live for 15 hours and then it just disappeared, kind of. So that was very weird, which people would think about as failure, I guess. I don't know. And then on one other live stream this week, I made my hot chocolate on the live stream, which didn't go so well either. Today, I did learn from my failure. I had experience, right? This is the way I see it. Like, there is no real failure. Like, whatever you do, either like you fail or you succeed. If you want to think in these terms, we're back to labels, right? Back and good, bad and good, failure and success. It's all in the label. For me, it's all experience. And if you like afterwards, if you can then look at the experience and go like, okay, that didn't go so well, this is how I can make it better, and then you do that, right? So this time I made my hot chocolate before I hopped on to this live stream, before I sat down. So I learned from my experience and I didn't repeat that experience again. I made it more enjoyable. I made it more easy for myself. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. Of course you will fail, like in the eyes of others, like depending on from which angle they look at you, what you're doing, you're failing all the time. The question is, do you feel like you're failing, you have failed? Another thing to look out for, and this is really important, is do you think the thing I did failed, or do you think I am a failure? This is something you have to really look out for. If you take your experience and go like, oh my god, this makes me a failure, like anything that you put after I am, be really mindful about it. You can say, I feel like, I experienced this like this. Everything else is better than saying I am a failure, which basically comes back to I'm not enough, right? And that's the thing that holds us all back. But no matter what you do, you will fail. And when you will fail in some cases, like Jamie Oliver said, like in 40% and 60% you will succeed, and overall you have a massive amount of successes. And from the failures you can learn. So it's all just experience. So really make sure to look at it from, like, take a step back and go like, oh, okay, this can be better. I can improve this, and so I have learned something out of it, and so it's not really a failure. Another mentor of mine who talks about this a lot is Kyle Cease. He even wrote a book about it where he said, like, I hope I screw this up. Because when I screw it up, I can do it again, and I can do it better than I did it before. Oh yes, such an important conversation to have, not a really glamorous one. What did Kate say the other day, like one of my other mentors? She said, like, this is not really a sexy conversation, and not a conversation that people want to have, but it's an important conversation and something that we need to talk about, and that needs to be more communicated. That just because some things don't work out doesn't mean you need to stop and go back to like your little comfort zone and stay there. Stretch yourself, expand yourself. You will fall flat on the face. Get up, let the frustration move through, and then do it again. Just do it again. Whole experience. Yes, that was what was on my heart today. I'm signing off for the weekend, and I'll see you on Monday, because I'm not at home. I don't have any cards with me, and so there's no cards tonight. For the weekend, we will do that next Friday again. And in the meantime, I'll see you on Monday. If you enjoy these solo conversations, there are ways to work with me. Gosh, I'm jumbling up my words here. There are ways to work with me one-on-one at the moment, and bringing something extra juicy next week, which is really exciting me. And I have been working my courage up to share this with you. But it has been really, really beautiful for me over the last 2 weeks since, this is number 15, live stream 15. So over the last 3 weeks since I've started these live streams, more and more things that I really want to do have dropped in. And so what I really, really wanted to do is putting on a retreat for next year, which is happening in May in Ireland. It's called Deeper Connection, and if that is calling to you, please let me know and I'll send you more information. I've put together a beautiful PDF where you will get all the information that you need. And I've also opened up 3 spots for one-to-one work for this year, like the last quarter. We have 109 days left of 2018, and I want to work with 3 beautiful souls for 111 days in total. So that is happening as well. And then another idea that came in was one-to-one work in person for a weekend. We get together either here in Germany or wherever you are in the world. And I just want to work more one-to-one work in person. I really feel called to that. So if you feel excited about this, then send me a message. And next week I'll tell you more about a new offering that is taking shape, and I'm really excited about it. And so yeah, I'll see you on Monday, and I look forward to hear from you if you want more soul-led conversations that are not just a couple of minutes long, but longer and more in depth, and for you, for your unique situation. That's me. For today, for now, I'm sending you love and light, and I'll see you on Monday. Take care. Mwah. Bye, Janice.